everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we've got the DM test drive of the 2021 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. This car is absolutely bonkers. There's just no other way to put it. And it's not until you accept that this car is made to be sheerly impressive. It's made to be so much faster than you would expect, so much better at cornering than you would expect, and so much better at just doing daily driving than you'd expect. The fact that Ford was able to put all of this stuff together into a package that you can walk down to a showroom, plop a deposit down on, and order, that Ford needs applause. They really do. This isn't the GT350 when it comes to being a driver's car, but it's impressive nonetheless. So let's skip the BS and get behind the wheel. Inside, you find a Mustang, although no rear seats and no standard shifter because this 7-speed dual clutch is attached to that rotary knob. Wake up this 5.2 liter supercharged hand-built V8, 760 horsepower. We're gonna go use all of it. I've got to admit, I had trouble deciding how I felt about this car. And I'm going to say right off the bat, I probably would not buy one. But I appreciate what it can do and what Ford was able to accomplish with it. There are people who want to be able to go down to the store and buy a Superman-style car for less than $100,000, significantly less, and be able to make the crazy sorts of sounds this thing makes and thrust you to the back of your seat the way not many cars can, and Ford provides that now. The GT350 is a grid machine for its driving feel. This is a grid machine for the ridiculousness. I mean, even the color, look out at this hood. Get the exhaust up here in track mode. There aren't too many cars that I get in these days, and it requires almost a break-in period for yourself, an acclimation period of actually figuring out, how can I drive this thing? What are my limits? Where am I safe to even put my foot all the way down? Just about every car we drive, we can pretty much get out in them and just sort of get behind the wheel and go and kind of push it and be like, okay, it's going to drive like this. It drives like pretty much any other passenger car. That is not the case with the GT500. Looking around the rest of the car, it's a Mustang. It's kind of just plastic bits thrown together. The main thing about this car is what you're driving, the chassis, the suspension, the transmission and the engine all working together to propel you into an experience that you can't get just any day. You need to be at a roller coaster park, maybe on some sort of extreme motorcycle. I mean, this is a rare occurrence to feel the speed, the power, and the capability that this thing has. Launch control is a straightforward affair in the GT500. You can see we have done it a few times around here. Simply come to a stop, brake, gas. Oh, I guess in manual mode you still have to shift. This is my third time trying to get a clean on-ramp for you guys. I might finally have it. The speeds with which you could corner in this thing. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. 67. It's like nothing for this car. It's amazing. And then just go right back into normal mode. Turn your cruise on. And cruise. This thing, as we saw in our highway fuel economy testing, this thing is not a bad highway cruiser. It'll even get up to 20 miles per gallon. Whenever somebody buys a car, they're not just buying transportation, they're buying an experience. Whether it's an experience for your family, an experience for your lifestyle, an experience from behind the wheel, or an experience for others to see, to show off. You're buying an experience, and not everyone appreciates the same type of experience. When I buy a car, I want something that's going to be very simple outside, exterior-wise, but something that provides a very satisfying driving experience, often coupled with a satisfying ownership experience, something that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to maintain, something that's very simple and straightforward. This car provides an amazing thrill experience in everything you do. The cornering, the acceleration, the noise, even other people giving you thumbs up, taking photos of your car, commenting on it. This is an ego car, and it's a car that provides something that it's almost like being at an amusement park. It's an absolute thrill. That doesn't mean it's an in-tuned, comfortable, communicative driving partner. It's like you're getting on a bull and you are just holding on for dear life. That being said, it's also accessible. Ford did an amazing job with the safety nannies of this car, the traction control, stability control, independent rear suspension, and the fact that just about anyone could get behind the wheel of this and put their foot down and not be careened straight into a ditch. I mean, unless you turn the traction stability control off, then that's a whole other thing. But the fact that it is at least accessible with 760 horsepower, that is an engineering feat in and of itself. Even though I would not be rushing to a dealer to buy this, it's just because this is not the right experience for me. But again, the fact that this car is what, $70,000, $80,000, less than $100,000, comes with a warranty, you can get it from your local Ford dealer. Kudos goes out to Ford for that. Oh, what an experience. So thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more on the GT500, we did do a mini highway fuel economy test, and we've got a sound system test on the B&O audio system from a GT350, which should sound just about the same. Check the links in the description for those, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.